The video of a couple getting sprayed with pepper balls by Denver police went viral. We shared their story last night on 9 News. Now we hear from a member of Denver City Council who reacts to what many of you have been seeing. Shaitaro Brown and his fiancée Brittany King, who is 8 months pregnant, told us they were not protesting when this happened. They say they were actually working, doing mobile food orders. This video has been seen millions of times online as people ask what the police department is doing about it. Upon seeing the video, Denver Police Chief Paul Pazin requested an investigation. Today, we hear from member of City Council Paul Cashman. He sits on the Public Safety Committee. Cashman is asking for a thorough review of police conduct during the protests and riots.
It's extremely disturbing to see a group of supposedly peace officers there to serve and protect, to needlessly target citizens on their way on a business call.
Cashman says there will be a public safety committee meeting this month where the chief will talk about the use of force. He's also working with other members of council and the independent monitor to look at police conduct. The couple in the video have retained an attorney who says the city needs to change its policies surrounding the use of pepper balls.